What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Turn Order Warped, episode number 6. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. Hello.
Oh, hi there.
Hello there.
Hey there, bud. Whoa.
Hello there.
Hello there, young man.
Oh, hey there, Stream.
Sure there. Oh, hi.
Oh, hey there, Stream.
Hey there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi. Wait, are we doing Canadian now?
I think so.
Maple syrup for everybody.
Space adventure ever.
Be the most polite,
no war at all.
the most polite space adventure in history. It's good. What's going on?
Meet a new alien species. Poutine? Every time. Oh, never thought of potatoes with gravy and cheese before.
And cheese?
Wow.
It'd be the best first contact in history. That's how you make friends. You just shove poutine at them. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, folks. How's everybody doing? How were your weeks? Were they good weeks?
I have straight
You mean us?
Yes.
Wow, it took me a minute.
Space Canadians.
Space Canadians, man.
That Star Wars shirt.
Hey,
Look
Rex.
at Rex.
It's
What up,
a
homie?
backwards Star Wars shirt. Hey, Reg.
Oh, you're gonna get the air kisses. Here they come.
I'm not wearing any Star Wars memorabilia today.
I'm disappointed.
Fuck, are you okay?
I mean, I'm surrounded by. There's a Kylo Ren over there. I've got an.
Wait, are you even you?
Is the Kylo Ren just covered in white substance?
Also peachy.
He is kind of my type, I guess.
We get a closer look at your eyes. Are those contacts?
What?
Those real eyes you have?
Are those your real eyes?
Is this real life right
Are
now?
those eyes made from real eyes? That's what I'm asking.
Whose eyes? My eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure?
Do you think
They
they're
look
they're
otherworldly.
implants?
Well,
They're
thank
implants.
you. Have a look at his other
If it's because they look red and bloodshot, it's probably because he's allergic to something.
I did dust
the
today,
colours.
and my eyes were trying to strangle
looking.
him. It's horrible.
Okay. All right.
But on the plus side, my Kylo Ren's nice and dust-free since '93.
Nice.
Oh.
Congratulations. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Warped, where we occasionally do role-playing stuff, specifically in the space opera genre. If the whole space theme hasn't given you that indication yet, this is in fact a sci-fi space opera role-playing game that we're playing here, using the What's Old is New role-playing game system. If you haven't checked it out, you should. It's like $10 on Drive-Thru RPG. The creator is actually a fan of the show. That's pretty
No
awesome.
pressure.
Shout out to Morris. Thanks, bud, for promoting
Friend
the show.
of the show.
Yeah.
Arigato, Morris-san.
Yeah, he clarified some extra stuff.
Morrison's, did you say?
He did. He gave me some mechanical knowledge that I have passed unto you. We did it. I'm doing a few things wrong as the DM, but this is the first time I'm playing the system, and it's definitely very different from D&D. So it'll take me a little while.
And it's fast too. There's a lot to know. So
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm super hyped to get started today. This is I'm just sitting there all hyped up and anxious as soon as like Thursday hits. I'm like, weekend soon, and we get to do some role playing. So I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. Let's go around the room. Let's do some introductions for you and your characters, please. Why don't we start off with Mr. Iron Chef Bobby Flail?
Sure. Hello. What's up, guys? I'm Iron Chef Bobby Flail, streamer on Twitch, play a lot of different games, a lot of GTA. I played a game called Raft today, which I don't know if any of you guys have heard that. You literally just start on a raft, like a little 4x4 raft, and then there's a shark, and then you got to just get things out of the water and survive and build. It was crazy fun. But stream a lot of things in the morning. That's stream on Twitch and blah, blah, blah. I played Felix, though. Space Cat, Han Solo Cat. That's all you need to know. I love fish sandwiches. I got a crazy gun, and today's going to be a lot of fun. I got some stuff up my sleeve today that will
Oh dear.
hopefully be good. I hope. So
I'm assuming it's tuna or haddock something.
I don't even know if it's necessarily
Cod, you got some
sandwich
cod.
related. It's not necessarily sandwich or fish related. So
Oh my goodness.
we'll
I
see.
wasn't prepared for this.
We'll see
Yeah.
what happens. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun.
All right. Fuzzy, why don't you continue on, please?
Hello, I'm Fuzzy Freaks, and I play Lunk. And yeah, I've been playing a lot of RimWorld because Cultist mod, it's really good. Look, I hate shout-outs. You know I hate these things. Stop laughing at me. Yeah, today I've been mostly sacrificing people to Cthulhu and getting tentacles put on people because I sacrificed somebody to Cthulhu. And
Standard Saturday.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. I have tea. I love lamp. Next.
Fuzzy, thank you for the wonderful introduction, as always. It's so refreshing, really, after Bobby's done. And I just like, now, when I'm thinking of introduction, here we go. This is the prime example. Fuzzy just is able to summarize all that she is and all that her character is in just a few sentences. It's breathtaking, really.
It is.
It's a miracle.
Fuck you, Whack. Fuck you.
See, but now you're giving me a bad segue into Tuesday, and I feel like because I can't be like, well, speaking of fuck you, it's Tuesday. You know,
Speaking
like
of fuck you and bad introductions.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Take it away, Tuesday.
So, my name's Tuesday Gray. I'm a variety caster here on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/Tuesday Gray. Same thing on Twitter. I am playing a space elf. I am good at hacking. I am good at medics. I am known as the science officer, but I could also probably mess up your day a little bit. I'm going to get into some psionics later on in the playthrough. Not today, probably.
Maybe
Perfect.
today. Maybe you'll have a
Perfect.
precipitating event.
Maybe I will have a precipitating event. That's underused. I like that you use that phrase.
That would be a good name for a psionic thing. You could just make it rain.
Precipitating event. Yeah, I can make it rain thoughts.
It's used for things like schizophrenia and stuff. Events
and-
that trigger the schizophrenic. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to what folks have up their sleeves.
And we will find out what's up some sleeves. Let us continue onward with Mr. Zagolticus.
Hey, buddy, up my sleeves are really hairy shoulders. Yep. Peachy. No. I'm Zagolticus. I'm a gamer at heart and a nerd at heart and a bit of a madman. Can't be helped, but I embrace it and I use it to my advantage. I'm a billionaire, philanthropist, and I play H.A.W.K.
And
Hawk-
you grab him by the groinal attachment.
H.A.W.K is a security officer. It's technically his title. He's a combat specialist. It's what he loves to do. He loves to make people think they can take him on, and then they realize it's like hitting the immovable object. It's just useless. You guys can follow me in all the places as Zagolticus if you want to hang out with me and see cool things. If you don't want to see cool things, Peachy.
Wow.
Cut me
Wow.
deep, bro.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, bad things. Hi, I'm Peachy Pixelate. I stream the games and I YouTube the games. I don't know what I'm doing on this show because it's a bit nerdy and a bit spacey for me, and I just can't get on with that kind of thing, and I don't know why I was asked on the show, to be honest, to play a space dwarf who has a beautifully lyrical, just an accent that just makes you want to die inside. And he fixes ships real good, actually. He's super good at fixing the ships. Not so good at fighting, although he did. Actually, he's super good at fighting as well. Now I come to think, I'm awesome. Holy shit!
Doesn't just headbutting people, just punching people in the dick really count as fighting though? Wait,
I mean, it worked. It worked, you know. And I really wanted
Okay,
to have this
just
battle
pulling
with
somebody's
the
air
back.
hose out count as fighting, really.
You
Whoa.
guys were trying to headbutt this guy, and you kept missing, like to the point of headbutting each other.
We did not headbutt each other, okay?
Little bit of brain.
Unam no?
There was no headbutting at all, okay? None.
But yeah, my character is awesome. Speaking of awesome, Whack.
See, now that's how you transition people.
Speaking of
Fuzzy,
filling
take a
up,
lesson. No.
Hey, I helped with the filling in while you ran off in the middle of his intro.
Hey, listen, that's
I panicked, Whack. I said weird things.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
We expect nothing less, really.
That's the only thing that I do during my intros, anyways. I just say the weirdest things that pop in the head. No, I realized I forgot my physical copy of the book.
That's
And he couldn't have waited until after the intro. You just left him there, terrified and alone.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Talking
Yes.
shite. Oh, wait, yeah.
My otherworldly eyes filling with water. Panicked. Mom spaghetti. I need a new sweater. God damn.
Mom spaghetti. All right. Welcome everybody to Warped. Yes, I am Wax Steven. I am the GM of Doom, and I will be dragging the guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today. And we will see what happens. This is going to be an interesting episode because when we finished off last time, the characters had sort of finished up with their first mission together as a group here, and they went to the planet Felix, where they found where they were tasked with grabbing some cargo, retrieving some cargo, and
It all went smoothly.
yeah, it went just fine. It went fine.
Perfect.
No property damage at all.
Like butter.
No problems. It's all good. It's all good. No, but in actuality, they did run into some problems, specifically by the name of some space pirates from the Bloody Nine. Bloody Nine, sort of like a bunch of different warlords that control different sectors of space, and yeah, they had a bit of trouble. They managed to defeat the pirates that they ran into, and not only that, they managed to salvage the pirates' ship as well. So when we finished last episode, the characters got back on board the Last Chance, which was their sort of ride into the Fela system. Captain Cal Donovan and her crew gave them a ride to the Fela system and helped them out with the spacefaring group of pirates that were attacking while they went down to the planet. So we sort of wrapped up everything that went down on the planet last session, and Captain Cal Donovan took control of the pirates' ship, flying it out of the atmosphere of Felix into space, and that's kind of where we're leaving off. The group has sort of met up in space, and you guys were about to leave the Felix system. Is anybody doing anything before we start to leave the Felix system?
Yeah. So back when we were down on the planet, I had looted a couple of civilian ID chips, 2 of them. I wanted to take those out while I was in sort of like in a secluded area, maybe up on the top of a bunk or in a corner or somewhere. And I just want to look over those. Those are the 2 that I'd taken off of the 2 dead people in the cargo ship that we had initially. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
I
the
know
one
exactly what
that
you're talking about,
where
yeah.
the cargo came from.
Yeah,
I just wanna look
the original ship had basically 2 dead bodies on it that Felix had searched and found these chips on civilians, basically that got caught in the crash and the attack from the people from Bloody Nine. Yeah, absolutely. So you're gonna head on over into one of the. There's lots of different areas in the last chance where you could probably take a look at the chips. If you want to be more secluded, you could probably. I mean, the barracks area probably has a computer that you can go into. I don't know what the rest of the group is doing. If you guys are just hanging out in the barracks or what.
Oh yeah, didn't somebody find a chip under a mattress too, or like a cache thingy?
Yeah, someone put a credit chip.
Credit chip.
I think that was
Who
Lunk.
has that?
Yeah,
That was Lunk, right?
I think
it was Lunk.
If
Wait, what did Lunk do?
Found a cred stick. Was that you?
Yes, yeah, that was me.
Yep.
Yeah, I found a cred stick in the drawer.
Yep.
Lunk, by the way, is going to make some delicious stew with definitely not the arm she found.
Oh my god.
so, immediately after returning to the ship, Hawk's priority would be to do like a mission debriefing just for our team, like combat effectiveness and stuff like that. Identify any weaknesses and tactical errors and stuff, so we can correct it for the team.
So Hawk, you're trying to basically gather the group together to have this debriefing.
Yeah.
Captain Cal Donovan would have told you. She probably would have said, like, as she got out of the atmosphere for the Fela system, why don't we have a meeting in, we'll say, in about an hour or so. I want to get a little bit away from this planet before we have said meeting. I'm a little worried about any kind of reinforcements we might have. But what we can do is I'll fly over in the shuttle, and then we'll have a bit of a debriefing. You guys can tell me everything that happened, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Does that sound good?
Yes, it does.
All right, then. So we'll say in about an hour, Watt, she, like, clicks over the comm, like you don't hear her anymore. And, okay. So, yeah, you guys can have your debriefing if you want. Is everybody going to be grouping up with H.A.W.K?
I am.
If he asks Lunk, Lunk will absolutely be just like, okay. I'll put stew on to simmer.
Yeah, I'll gather everyone.
Yeah, I would probably.
It's like a hand.
Oh
sticking
no!
out, like-
Obviously, no. It's all finely diced, and you know. How can I put it? I'm not going to tell anybody what's in it, and
Did you save the marrow for making a butter later with it? You should have.
Nah, I just put all the leftover bits in the disposal.
I don't know what Lunk's cooking, but it smells delicious.
Yeah, is special secret recipe.
What's so secret about it? Why are you laughing?
It's finger food.
Is secret. I look good at secrets.
It does smell pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like secrets and food together though.
Oh, you know, like the Felan fried chicken that's got the secret herbs and spices.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
Like
a
that.
secret. Yeah.
Okay.
Chef secret, special secret.
Lunk, that actually sounds like it could be pretty good.
You look forward to it.
Well, do what you want to taste is not done, but can taste the beginnings of the. I need to put the more seasonings in, but try a little bit.
And I'm kind of.
Can I do an
dodging
insight
it.
or something, please? Mike? I don't want to eat people. I really don't want to eat people.
You don't know it's people. Roleplay, bitch.
So give me Lunk, do you have it's closer to stealth than deception, really, because you're not trying to deceive them. Give me a stealth check
God,
with you
right.
trying to smuggle this arm into the kitchen, basically.
All right, give me 2 seconds to find my actual.
Sure.
Right.
I don't think you have stealth.
I didn't
If you
get
don't
mine
have
yet.
stealth, it's gonna be an agility check.
Also, too, like I guess I'd still be using these ID sticks.
I definitely don't have stealth. Oh god, my agility's 3.
I was
So-
wondering, can I smell the food from where I am, wherever I am? And just curiously, because I'm a Felan and I'm a cat, would it be possible if I could discern that this is actually like some sort of humanoid, like not like?
You'd be
Also,
rolling perception just like
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah,
else.
I would be fine to roll for it.
Yeah, the arm was in my rucksack, so
Your nose is
I
that
didn't know
good. You can
you had
smell the
that.
difference between 4 and 2 legs.
Yeah, I want a stealth check from you on the
Okay,
the
well, I
arm
don't have
smuggling.
stealth, so I'll have to just do the 2d6.
Yeah, it's going to be just the 2d6.
Herp.
And everybody else that's been sort of nearby during this can roll me a perception check.
Nope.
I wouldn't be nearby as such. I'd still probably be wherever I was, looking over those sticks.
Here,
I
what's
smell
that floating in that spoon there?
Yeah, there's quite clearly like a finger, like just.
No, it would be a finger, but there would be like maybe some recognizably human-looking bones that I haven't thrown away yet.
So you don't.
Is
So
that a hand?
so Glix, you don't have a 1d6 in perception. You keep doing this every week. You got
What's
you got a 3d6, I think.
is it?
Okay,
it's
I always look under skills and it says perception 1d6.
I know
I'm
it's
supposed
under
to look
movement.
Movements.
Yeah.
God, that messes me up. How do I know
But
when to use
Then you can add your perception skill to it, right?
No, it's already
Oh.
added. It's already this perception is already calculated. That's specifically your perception skill. Your perception skill gets added to your int, and then Glix, you are clearly aware that this is a human body part in this too. Everyone else, basically everyone else is kind of aware of this as well. And I don't know who this Zagoticus is.
Didn't you pick that armor? No.
Lunk
Yeah.
got some sort of tattoo on it.
What do?
This bit of skin.
Oh, I forgot to throw that away. Give that here. I put in garbage disposal with the rest.
Maybe you should put the rest of this in the garbage, because you made this out of the arm we found, didn't you?
No.
Lunk.
Lunk?
Lunk.
We're gonna be together a long time, Lunk. It
Is-
won't do.
Is special Ogron family recipe. Wanted to share it with you.
What, 1 cup of gangster?
I'm gonna have to pass on this, Lunk. I do not want to eat people.
Is special family sharing recipe though?
Lunk, we don't eat people.
Okay.
And I think it's about high time you didn't eat people too.
I was just sort of like take a spoonful. It's good though.
No. It's people.
But it's good tasting people.
I'm gonna like jump up and just grab the spoon off her.
Ah!
I probably hear all this commotion from wherever I'm at in the ship,
What's
and
your
I want
favorite
to
jump
sneak down and roll and see
Well, I'm
how.
probably bent down to you know. He can probably jump to the height of the stove, which is where I am.
Clambering.
So that's a perception.
Yeah.
So I
It's,
want to see like how does it smell? Does it actually smell like appetizing, or does it smell like disgusting?
to the
nutrient?
untrained nose, it would smell just probably a little bit like pork or a little bit like like a little bit of bacon maybe. But your nose is finely honed into the culinary world. You have a very discerning palate, and you're able to quite clearly tell from pretty far away the difference between, say, bacon and human flesh. This is quite clearly human flesh.
So I sort of walk up to the pot and I sort of like give it a good sniff.
Flippy want some?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. It's not. It's good enough to eat now. There
Sounds
you
good.
go. There the big lumps.
Yeah,
There
I'm
you go.
pouring that shit down whatever the space drain is.
Oh,
in the
are you
cabinet.
now? If you
I
realize
will fight you for it. I am pretty quick.
So if he's going for my food, I'm gonna.
I'm not going for your food. I'm going for the big vat.
Oh, he's going for the.
okay, in that case, well, okay, I'll turn to hand it to.
Okay, so give me a
So you're going for the big vat of stew? Because I'm going to try and stop you. If
okay.
You go for my stew.
So give me brawling, both of you. Now, Lunk, so if you don't have brawling, it's going to be
I have brawling.
it's going to be either strength or agility.
Yeah, I got brawling,
Can
so.
it be strength and agility?
Nope.
Damn it! I can get 6.
So wait, it's
5 is the max
brawling
anyway.
plus what else?
No, strength plus brawling. 5d6
Right, okay, so
is your
that's
max.
5d6. There you go.
Oh, roll bad. Please roll bad.
Oh my god! Oh my
So
god!
basically, what happens here?
Wait,
is-
hold up, wait.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
gotta get a
sorry.
roll.
Can I use some luck die in this?
If you have any, sure.
Did we get any back since we've
Nope.
been resting on the ship?
None.
Then I can't beat it.
Okay.
Unless we happen to be going through a pocket of space-time, which is
Just roll the
pretty
fucking dice.
scary, and
Roll
I
the
can
dice.
use
Just
0
roll your
G
dice. Roll your
I
dice.
can't beat it.
Doesn't
I can't
matter.
do
Roll
that
them.
for you.
Roll them.
Roll.
Roll them.
Right.
You almost got a crit as well, but
Yeah.
Lunk crit the shit out of it. So as soon as you like start to reach for the pot of stew, Lunk's danger sense kicks in, and she
Basically, what happens? What happens is he lunges for the pot, and I lift the pot up and him with it, and he's just like, "No, my stew."
Put me down! Hawk! Help!
Dunk. I'll put you down a bit. Let go of the pot.
She's trying to feed people to Felix.
I want to roll stealth to see if I could have like just snuck that back off out of there with the bowl of stew.
With your stealth, I'm pretty sure you could just passively do it.
so I feel like so. But I want to just clarify something before we continue on with the adventure. Don't, and this is like a personal thing, I don't like it when people roll before I ask them to roll. Please, like, wait until, because something might have happened that you don't know about. But that's just like a pet peeve of mine. But regardless, Lunk was trying to give you the stew, and then Arthur just kind of clamped onto it and started flinging around. So you try and like stealthily climb up the back of Lunk, basically, to try and like grab a spoonful of this stuff, because Lunk hasn't actually ladled any out for you into a bowl yet. But you do, when you do, Arthur like is kind of scrabbling around and kicking wildly as he's like, "Hey, put me down!" And you know, he just kind of like kicks you accidentally, like, and you fall off Lunk's back to the floor.
Since we're all here, shall we begin the debriefing?
I feel like
Okay. People. This is the
If you
I'm
don't
not
want
back.
to eat the stew, then don't eat the stew. I'm not making you eat the stew.
I just wish you would stop making stew out of people.
It's special treat.
We've established that there is human meat in the stew. If you do not want to eat the human meat, do not eat the human meat. How does that sound?
She's cooking people. You're next.
I
You're
mean,
next.
they were
It's
dead
delicious.
people.
Have you ever eaten it?
Felix, stop eating the stew. It's people.
Feelings have been eating people for as long as there's been feelings.
And I don't eat my friends. I only eat the bad guys.
See, guys.
Thing, right? You
Yeah.
eat the people that you kills in the battle, because then you takes their strengths and it makes you stronger. But you
So for instance,
brains, because it makes you go wibbly wobbly. It's
you're never
true.
gonna eat squishy, for instance, or flippy.
No.
See,
No.
guys, let's calm down.
Oh, okay then.
Friends is
I'm
not
completely
food.
comfortable with this. Let us continue
Okay
with the
then.
meeting.
You
Fog,
could
let us continue.
you
with the
guys
meeting.
really could call it a meeting. MEA.
My God.
I put
Fucking
stress
fun
on
wreck.
Never let you cook food for him again.
Okay.
Does it actually taste good? Like, is it a well prepared
Give me,
stew?
alright,
curious on
Lunk, do you have a cooking skill?
I do, yes.
Do you?
This is
Because I thought
food.
you only had bartending. Are you sure you had cooking?
No. I took cooking.
Okay. So give me cooking plus probably either logic or intuition. I'll allow you to.
Intuition, because
Yeah,
I have
sure.
4. So that would be 46.
Wow!
This tastes fucking amazing.
Double crit. Holy shit. It's fucking.
We're still the good rolls, guys.
Can you leave us some sixes?
Holy fucking. That's.
Wow.
So yeah, guys, if this is the first time you're watching or the first time you're realizing, 3 6s is a crit in this game, and that's the second crit in a row that Fuzzy has rolled.
It's back
On
to
whether or
back.
not the human meat stew I made taste good. So this is like the best shit ever.
It's fucking delicious. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody is probably. It smells delicious. Like, it smells really good.
No, wrong.
Sort of like probably eat the bowl of
It's
stew.
title je ne sais quoi, you know.
I go over and try and just take the bowl and just scoop the bowl and try and fill up the bowl like that. And if nobody stops me, I'm just gonna scoop that. I'm gonna dart back up to the barracks.
Felix, we need you here for the debriefing.
Oh, that's
It's
fine.
okay. I look after you.
No, I'll stay. I'll eat my stew as we're debriefed. How's that sound?
That good idea, yeah.
It's delicious, by the way.
I want to set the scene of the meeting. Arthur is looking horrified at every mouthful Felix takes.
I'm probably like giving him like you know the eyes that like cats and lions and stuff give when they're like looking at prey. Like I'm sort of like giving him like that kind of like I'm gonna eat you next.
I get out my wrench and I just put it on the table. Just pat it a little bit.
Yeah. The secret, one of the secrets is
I don't want to know any secrets about cooking people.
Chianti. You got to have a nice Chianti in the cooking sauce. Yeah. But not the fava beans. They're weird. Go
So
like-
I'm gonna pass on that stew. Yeah. So Hawk, what did you have in mind for this meeting?
We don't have to evaluate the overall mission. We can do that with the captain. Let's focus on combat effectiveness.
Speaking of combat effectiveness, Felix, I feel like you might have picked up a gun or two out there. My pistol is not amazing. Is there anything that you picked up that I might be able to use?
I think Lunk has all of the stuff.
I picked up a gun.
Oh.
I picked up 3. I can't read my own writing. 1 blaster and 3 knives. 3. I have no idea what the fuck I picked up. 3. Whatever the fuck this says. Can anybody read that? What does that say?
Blaster,
knives,
3.
1 blaster.
Slugger.
Ah,
Slugger.
slugger. There we go. Thank
Slugger
you.
pistols, 1 blaster pistol.
Yeah, 3 sluggers, 1 blaster, 3 knives. There we go. That's fine.
I think that says 3 sluggage.
Luggage.
I don't know. I was writing in a hurry, all right?
There were 4 pistols. There were 4 pistols there, so.
Is that Ogron slang for human meat?
So I'll reach into my thing and just be like, this is what I got. There we go.
Evaluating my own combat effectiveness, I would say that trying to headbutt is not effective.
No, but no.
Especially when you can just turn them off by pulling a few pipes out.
I would say
Yeah.
that Arthur's combat effectiveness was surprisingly high.
Yeah.
What do you mean, surprisingly?
Well,
Well,
you know.
You
'Cause
didn't
you-
use your weapon at all.
He says, like, as he's like
Oh.
looking up over the table like this.
Excuse me, but all trees are felled from ground level.
And you is closer to the happy sacks too.
Yes, effective targeting weak spots in both the person and their suit was effective. Arthur,
I would prefer it if I don't have to be effective in combat anymore. That would be pretty nice. I like nuts and bolts and my
you know you
wrench.
like nuts.
You did hit them in the nuts, didn't you? That was good.
Not
If you don't
different
understand,
nuts.
I'm using a colloquialism where people refer to testicles as nuts.
right. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a-
Right.
What's a
I got that.
What's a colloquialism?
It's a word that means words that people use in certain areas, demographics,
Like the nuts.
etc.
What?
It's okay, Lunk.
It's like how you call people flesh meat, but we just call it people.
But when they dead, they're not people. They're meat.
We still consider them people.
I would like to be cremated.
But
Any
but-
accident
yeah,
happen, I'd just like to put that out there.
Thanks for sharing that, Arthur.
but
make a good cream sauce.
Mhm.
I would evaluate my combat effectiveness as passing. Speaking of, how about those guns?
would you like a gun? You could have all the guns.
Well, I would like to compare the Daystellar N23 that I have with the blaster that you picked up. And anybody else that might have looted some guns, maybe we should just take stock here and see what would best be used.
I found the laser sword as well. I really wants to keep it. It's shiny. Zoom, zoom,
oh.
zoom, zoom.
Oh. I'm just kind of again dodging and waving. Even though it's not very long, I'm still a little concerned.
Can I keep the sword?
I think you can keep that shiny Lunk. I think it's yes.
Yes, Lunk.
I can't imagine taking that away from her, so yes.
Lunk, evaluating your combat effectiveness, you often seem to be absent during combat.
I was running really fast, but the gravity was the heavy, and I couldn't run fast enough to get into fights. I'm sorry.
Do you think you could handle one of these? And I sort of like go over to where the pistols are and toss one into her hands.
Lunk's just like, I don't know. I could try. And he just pick up the pistol with the worst trigger discipline you've ever seen, and just like,
as soon as she does that, just pull your finger.
She's gonna eat us all!
Oh, that's not. And don't point it at.
I don't know.
Felix,
Felix,
perhaps you
take
could train Lunk in gun discipline and use.
that sounds like a great idea.
I could spend the rest of the day teaching her how to use pistols if she'd like.
It would increase her combat effectiveness by approximately 46.3%.
That's a high percentage, my goodness. Wow.
I'll probably be a lot better when we're not on a high gravity planet as well. But yeah.
I'm gonna reach my hand. I'm like under the table. I'm gonna reach over to the table and just like feel around and grab a knife and just grab it.
You probably like stick your hand in like the scalding hot stew for a second.
Oh, don't get the fingers in the stew. That's unhygienic.
It's full of fucking fingers, you crazy Ogron.
Dude, did it wash yours, though?
It's just a bit of grease. I'm sorry. Did I maybe ruin your people's stew?
It's quite delicious.
It
Did I
really
somehow
don't
make
meld,
humans inedible?
Nah, but I probably have to like add a bit more salt now to take away the taste of you.
Wow. Okay. Felix, as for your combat effectiveness, what do you think?
I think I was passable, Hawk, but I think I could do with a better ranged weapon, as mine doesn't do much damage when it strikes. And I would remind you, Hawk, that I am not trained in combat. I am trained in hacking and medicine.
Well, I can teach you how to use pistols too if you want.
That would be wonderful. And if I could get a better pistol, that would be wonderful too.
The blasters
Also-
would work. Maybe even Arthur could upgrade each of the pistols potentially. It's not going to be cheap. You might need to spend a little bit for the parts, but they might have something on the ship that he'd be able to do it with. Potentially as well.
We should work on
That's something
your
I can
ability.
do. I've got gunsmith and machinist and blacksmith.
For high quality pistol, for the high quality upgrade.
Yeah, you just need parts.
High quality is only something I give myself. That's like my
Is it?
special little thing.
Well, if you want to upgrade the pistols, you can, but it's going to take time. You know what I mean? You could definitely do it.
Arthur, would you mind maybe working on these pistols and I can train them with the ones that they're not going to be using?
All right. I mean, it's only twiddle a few knobs here and there, isn't it?
Exactly. That's why you're the best. At this point, I've probably finished my bowl of stew, and I've just moved over to the whole pot. So I'm just with the straw, or with the straw, with the spoon.
You're laughing
I
at
just-
realism.
Grab a gun and I start tinkering.
What?
A knob is also a colloquialism.
What?
Clicks. I think we should work on your ability to. How to put this? Take a hit.
I agree, Hawk. Do you have any suggestions?
Yes. Watch this. And I like push her over.
Just sort of watching
That
this
doesn't really
happen.
help.
Now stand up.
I.
Stop whining. No
You
whining.
heard the squishy.
No
You
whining.
pushed me.
No whining.
I'm gonna pick her up.
Are you wagging your finger at me?
No.
Basically, I'm just gonna pick her up and just like
Dust me off and then hold this.
What do Hawk's eyes look like right now? Like his little, like the LED display. Like what is it? Just like little dots or?
Yeah, when he pushed, they went zoop into a little focus point.
Are they now the kawaii sort of half circle things?
So the half circle left ones.
Fuck, how does it help to
whiny.
push me over?
Yeah.
It's not any kind of training.
mean.
Lunk, please put clicks down. She's
No.
not a baby.
No.
Hawk,
Baby.
Hawk, I've got a question for you. How do you think your combat effectiveness was? Especially, I'd like to know about the bit where you left us inside, locked up in a ship with a madman killer.
I don't believe that was a combat choice. That was a strategic mistake.
Right.
Strategically, I think it was effective.
It was effective in causing our Venetian to almost commit suicide to try and get everyone else back in.
You baited out the enemy. Without it, we may have been ambushed.
Right, I am getting a little worried about the choice of words, like bait and Ogron's cooking people. Comfortable is not a thing I am right now.
They're not people. They meet when they're dead.
Right, okay,
Not
they're
people.
people. It's not disturbing whatsoever.
When they alive, they people. When they dead, they meet. It's simple.
Yep.
They not using they meet when they dead.
If she tries to touch me if I die, you better stop her.
It is sound logic she's using.
I think you need to
Yeah.
be
What's
early
logic?
Oh dear. We'll leave that for later, Lunk. We'll leave that for later. But you are surprisingly adept at it.
Okay.
Can you please put clicks down? She is not a baby. Clicks are your
She
baby.
about the size of Ogron, baby.
And I'm just sort of limply hanging there waiting to see what's going to happen because I know Lunk won't hurt me, and I'm not sure that Hawk's not going to shove me again.
You got to promise me that you won't be mean to the squishy.
I will not be mean to these squishy.
Okay. Put her down gently.
I push her.
Damn it, Hawk!
You see?
You said you wasn't going to be mean to the squishy.
How's this helping? And I just shove him back, and I'm just met with nothing. I basically push myself back.
Your combat instincts and effectiveness are already improving. You get on your feet quicker.
Tells you what? Why don't Squishy just stay in my bag for the fighty bits?
That sounds like a logical decision.
As
Maybe
long
I
as-
can fire from Lunk's bag.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Well.
a good idea. The sooner we learn or teach you the pistols, the better it'll be. And I've already taught. Like I'm gonna go and grab the two. Like there's a blaster, I think, and a regular slugger pistol. I think you said.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take the blaster.
mechanically, just so you guys are aware, the difference between the two. Slugger pistol is almost the same thing as a blaster. They do the same damage, but the slugger pistol does ballistic damage, and the blaster does heat damage. Sluggers are worth a little bit more. That's basically it. They have the same range of 10. They do the same damage.
I'm wondering who among us knows these weapons well enough if they can evaluate my weapon and see, you know.
I'm proficient in pistols, so I would probably have some sort of inclination.
Felix, are you able to tell if the blaster or the slugger will be more combat effective than the Daysteller N23
Well,
electro auto pistol I have?
I prefer sluggers just because you could change the ammunition type, but it mightn't be. It's up to yourself, really, if that's something you want to go screwing around with.
Electricity damage is good versus androids and robotic creatures.
I mean, realistically, there's enough pistols where you could have one of each, Glicks.
That would be ideal.
I don't know if we'll have time to upgrade both, but
Oh, you have that nice pistol that has the fully automatic, which is better for providing cover fire and stuff. I think.
Yeah, yours has auto as a special category, Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, auto pistol.
Yeah. So
Electric.
if you start training your pistols, then you can provide Overwatch for people, and you get big benefits for that. Now you don't do a lot of damage with it, but you have that it's got an automatic system to it.
Wonderful.
Mechanically, what does this knife give me?
A regular knife, like a
regular
butter knife.
Yeah, whatever the knife that Lunk found.
I think a knife is a dagger, and the dagger's 2d6.
Yeah, it's a regular knife, like 2d6.
Are you talking about Lunk's special laser sword?
No, just a regular knife. I think that.
Yeah, there was I think the smuggler had it. So the by the way, this equipment stuff is roughly on page like 91 of the inside the NEW menu. For the knife, at least.
Wow, I've
And
got a
it's-
lot of rule sets here.
I'm going to slowly move my hand towards Glex,
I tense up.
as if to push her.
I'm squinting at you and just stepping back a little bit, and I have my hands out like I want to push you again, but I realized what happened last time, so I'm just kind of sidestepping a little bit. I clearly don't think this plan of his for training is going to work.
My hand's like from the top of your head to like most of your torso. It's this big, huge mechanical.
Stop trying to push me!
I sort of like can see that Glix has just sort of had enough, and I just sort of go over and put one of the pistols into her hand and just kind of grab her by the shoulder and Lunk, let's go. It's time to train.
Okay, wait, I'll be there in a second. I got to put my stew in the freezer.
So you guys hear like a little bloop, bloop.
What is that noise?
You would know that that's like the comm chirp. Somebody's got to hit the button on the comm panel.
Hello.
Hey, this is Captain Donovan. I'm going to be making my way over in the shuttle in about 10 minutes or so. If you guys want to wrap up whatever it is you're doing, let's have a little bit of a chat. See what the hell we're going to be doing now.
Oi, Captain.
All right. See you in about 10. Okay. So are you guys going to do anything while the captain gets shuttled over to the ship?
I'm just taking this gun apart, just having a look, see how it works. So I
Right.
can...
I'm putting the stew in the freezer, neatly labeled and dated.
I'm hanging out with Felix, kind of
Yeah.
looking at this.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna head over to Felix.
And then I'm going to just start showing them like the proper way to hold a pistol and proper like trigger discipline and just basic stuff. Like that.
In Lunk's hands, the pistol looks like one of those tiny little old lady like pistols.
Like the really little gun from the new Battlefield game. Like
So-
the one that's this big.
What I'm gonna do for skills and stuff, in terms of like XP, like spending on new skills, if you guys do not have the skill currently, and I was thinking about this a little bit, my ruling before was that I was gonna make it so that you had to like upgrade a career to get a new skill, a new one, like your first level in a skill. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it cost a little bit more for a first skill.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I want to give you guys the opportunity to get new skills, but I do want to make them cost more. So normally it costs 3 times
Agreed.
the next grade. So it would basically cost you. I think if we just went flat by the rules, I think it'd be like 3 or something just to get the just to get a new
flat.
skill. I think that's way too little to get a new skill. So we're gonna say it's gonna cost at least 10
Okay.
to get
okay.
a new skill.
So 10 XP to acquire the
To get
level 1 of a new skill.
Yeah, a brand new skill. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
And,
then the increases-
downtime as well, or
No. If you're just
Just the
leveling
cost.
up a skill, it
Yeah.
costs 3 times your next level of it, basically. So if you're
Okay.
going from level 1 to level 2, it's 6. If you're going from level 2 to level 3, that's going to be 9.
okay.
What about taking universal exploits? In the system, it says it's the cost of your next grade. So it would be 6 XP to get a universal exploit.
No, I think it's way more. I think it's 60. Where's
Double check. I may have missed it 10 times the next grade.
hold on, let me check.
50 something.
No, it's where the advancement section is.
66.
Hold on, let me check. Advancement costs. Universal exploit can be purchased for half the price of a new grade.
Half the price of a new grade? That's even cheaper. That's again like seeing XP. I'd pay the full price of a next grade. Personally, if you want to change the rules on that one.
It's only 6 points.
Because it'd be, so the new grade for us would be 6, so taking your best exploit would only cost us 3 right now. I mean, a lot of them have got prerequisites that we can't meet. But...
no, we're gonna do the full grade cost.
Maybe limit it to 1 per level or something.
What would
Nope.
attributes cost?
No, you guys can take as many as you want. I don't have a problem with it. I'm gonna charge you the full price though, because if you think about it, when you guys are actually using exploits, they cost you dice to roll.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
not
can
just
take
like
as
a
many as you
free-
want. It's still going to cost you dice to roll them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with that. You can take as many as you want. That you just got to spend the XP on them.
What about getting attributes?
It's the same thing, I think. Isn't it?
It's 3 times your next point. So for people with say endurance of 2,
Definitely not.
to go
Free.
up to 3, it's going to cost
6.
you 6. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me see if it's the same. 'cause-
Because I may have. It jumps to 3d6.
Oh yeah, it would cost 9. Yeah.
Is it at 4 or at 5? It jumps to 3.
Jumps to 3 at 6.
6? No, because I have. Are you sure?
6. 10 is 4.
6 is 3.
Yeah.
Okay, my charisma's wrong then. I have a couple 3s where I should have 2s.
2 starts at 3. 3 starts at 6. 4 starts at 10.
Alright, well, I guess would I be able to like upgrade one of my attributes as I'm teaching them?
Yeah, the way that the attribute upgrade works is you guys basically just have to take a rest before you can actually get the increase. But mechanically, the reasoning behind it is you've been leveling it up as you're getting combat experience. The skills, on the other hand, those you actually have to like spend time practicing.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
So, time passes. Captain Cal Donovan comes onto the ship, and she gathers you guys up into the meeting area on the last chance. She sits down, and she says, well, that's a mission under your belts. How'd you feel about that?
Great.
Good.
What's that smell?
Go and ask
I made
Lunk.
stew.
Lunk, I don't think the captain needs to know about your different culinary expertise. It's a
Stew.
very
I
acquired
made
taste, Captain.
stew.
I would not recommend trying it at all.
Is Ogron stew is special family recipe.
Oh,
is
hell,
good.
Ogron stew. Did you put any people inside it?
No, none at all.
They was meat. They
Yeah.
was dead when I found them.
So
Have you got your paw around my mouth right now, Felix?
I was gonna actually try and put my paw around Lunk, so I was
yes.
probably gonna like.
So you're trying to like
Yeah.
reach up and
Yeah.
Basically, you're probably grabbing her tits because
So,
well,
so
chest area.
give me
Yeah.
give me a bluff, Felix,
Bluff-
plus
bluff
your
plus
charisma.
what? Charisma.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 9.
Okay. Let's see. She just stares at you and I know what's in a goddamn Ogron stew. What the hell?
It's good though.
Listen,
Lunk is just very
Lunk,
resourceful. She
Lunk,
finds meat. she
Lunk,
uses-
listen, I had to give this talk to H.A.W.K before, but look, there's
Did
no...
T-Shot want some?
No, she doesn't want any damn... Look, there's no eating people on my ship.
Okay, then. I'm sorry. Dudes, use the boss.
Could we just finish this pot off first, maybe?
No, we can't finish this pot off.
Oh, okay.
And clean your damn mouth. Is that a finger? Oh, come on.
No!
Sure,
I
just sort of,
chopped them up small so they don't look like the fingers, and I always
Well,
chop
then it's just a
fingernails off.
fingernail. I don't know. Shouldn't you take those off? I don't want to think about it. Look,
Hmm.
pour that.
Onion! That's
Pour-
not fingernail,
pour-
just onion!
Pour the damn thing down the drain, and let's call it a day on that. Oh my God.
Shouldn't be down the drain, it should be down the garbage disposal. 'cause
Yeah,
it
that's what
blocks
I mean.
the drain.
Look, I'm
Okay.
sorry. My emotions run a little hot once I see people being eaten. Look.
They're not people, they're meat.
Yeah, they
though.
are. Look, I don't want to have an existential conversation with you right now, okay? What I want is to talk about what the hell happened on the planet and why the hell the shuttle is so damaged.
It is sort of just what. 1 second though. Just. It smells good though, doesn't it?
I mean, it
Captain,
does smell.
I don't think Lunk knows the meaning of existential. Would you like me
I
to
did a
explain?
good job with it. It does smell good.
Or would you like to explain?
Pour it down the garbage disposal, please.
Okay, I go do that now.
And I would just like to say she's kind of just giving you like the death glare, like the captain,
I'm just doing the sad walk away.
the captain death glare. Like she's probably practiced it many times.
Probably on the other Ogron. No eating people. Okay.
Back to-
It's
back
good to
the
know
original
I'm
tracker.
not losing my mind.
Did you put it somewhere?
Pour out this new lug.
Dum, dum, dum.
Captain, upon evaluating the mission, I would say there were some places where we could make improvements. If the
Yeah.
ship had been crashed,
I think making improvements is a good plan. Definitely, that's good. You could practice a few things. I mean, this is your first time working together, right?
correct. Well, I've worked with Felix in the past, in a sense. But he was just my pilot then.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, all together, this is your first time.
Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
well, that's good. That's good. Well, you did okay. I'm sure Watt would disagree with you, but
He was quite angry, wasn't he?
oh, he's still fuming for sure. As soon as I flipped the comm switch over and told him I was coming back to the ship, well, I mean, I've experienced many of his expletives before, but he's seemingly able to create new ones like I've never heard before. Suffice to say, he's still angry, yes.
I could have a word with him if you'd like.
I think that might be a bad plan.
At this point, Lunk wanders back in. There may be slight traces of stew around her neck. She's like, it's all down the drain now.
Wonderful. Why don't you sit down, Lunk?
Okay.
And she said, okay, now, why don't we start? What happened after you left the ship?
Well, I believe Felix is the best to answer that, but I also believe that he may not answer honestly.
He's right. I won't. Someone else should tell the story. Sort of a compulsive liar.
Well, as I can understand from my very limited knowledge, it was the unstable gravity of the planet that caused issues with the piloting.
Yeah, we went, whoa, whoosh, bang.
Whoosh bang. Perhaps.
To be honest, I had a bit of trouble adjusting the engines to the gravity. not had to work under that kind of condition before.
Right. So after you crashed the ship, what the hell happened?
Well,
Well, we had
Yeah.
to repair the ship hull because it was damaged. We repaired the hull to stop the leak of the life support. We left the engineer and science officer to repair ship function.
Because it was going and that was bad.
Just like that.
Arthur and I got life support back up and running, Captain.
So after you landed, some of you went off then?
Yes, we went to locate the cargo.
Uh-huh.
Because
And what did you
that-
find when you went to get this cargo?
Bad mans.
And
I
the
know
cargo-
that. Bad mans.
So you took the rover, and you went
Yes.
ahead and found the cargo.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. What about the signal beacons?
Well, there was one of the beacons was damaged during combat.
Oh,
He threw the beacon through the mans like a big spear. It was brilliant. It was whoosh.
You threw expensive equipment through a person? No wonder I couldn't get it to work again.
it was life or death.
Yes,
It was death.
So you chose death?
My knowledge of electronics is not. Surprisingly, it is not good. I will be working on this.
But you is electronics.
I know.
Then again, I'm made of like meaty stuff, and my knowledge of the meaty stuff, like the fixing, is not that good. Like I don't know where all the tubes go and things. So that sort of does make sense.
all right. So you threw a beacon like a damn javelin at somebody.
It was cool.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised you were able to signal us at all. Do you know what would have happened if you weren't able to call us?
No, I don't.
Well, I mean, I'll be frank. We would have called it a loss and just left.
Well, that's not very nice.
You're not Frank. You're the captain. I turn my head to Felix, and one of the eye lights just winks out for a second.
I'm just sort of.
Lunk's just like,
I think we decided because the ship was so trashed, we should probably try and salvage something from the mission.
Right, and this is where you found the anti-grav hauler as well as the cargo.
All right.
yeah, we got it from the bad mans.
Okay. And what about the Bloody Nine that you ran into?
Yeah, so
We killed them.
They're
It was
dangerous,
them.
but not very clever.
they shot first.
Fair enough.
I
Well-
shot second.
Cargo. And we secured the cargo from them.
They actually tried to steal the shuttle while me and Glex were still on it.
yeah.
We were simply just defending ourselves.
Oh, don't get me wrong, fellas. I don't really give a shit about any Bloody Nine. I just don't want to start any problems between us and them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to be honest, I don't even know if the Bloody Nine would know that it was us. There was at no point a time for them to, radio out.
Well, here's the problem.
And they all dead now.
Well,
Yeah,
You were fighting them. You were fighting them, weren't you?
Yeah, while you were down on the planet's surface, we had our own group of ships that we had to fight off. We had to shoot down 3 of the ships, and for sure they were able to get some comms off. One thing about these pirates, they definitely work in groups. They never work, 1 or 2. You get the occasional pirate that likes to go off on their own, but they don't claim to be Bloody Nine no more. Well, suffice to say, the Last Chance is probably a bit on their radar. We're definitely going to get the fuck out of the system as soon as possible.
Did you manage to remove the tracking device from that ship you salvaged?
Tracking device?
There was definitely some sort of tracking device on that ship.
Oh, you mean on the Bloody Nine ship? The Filthy Possum. Clever with the names they are. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. Looks like when you guys were hacked into their computer, I'm assuming that was Glix. You managed to shut that down.
Oh, that's clever, Squishy.
If you wish to distract the Bloody Nine, Captain, might I suggest something?
Shoot. And not literally.
There appears to be tension between the group that we encountered. I believe they were called Maggot's Voice, and also another group called the Hand Job Crew, or something of that nature.
Yeah. Those are two of the warlords for the Bloody Nine, I think. Hand Job and Maggot.
Or we could just fly the fuck out of here. Sell their ship. You could drop us off. We finished our mission. We can just go our separate ways.
Listen, that's the best. I just wanted to talk to you guys about that first, I think. Primarily because, well, we got to cover the costs of this mission. And since you were the ones that destroyed the shuttle, you're going to have to chip in here.
I would argue that the gravity of the planet destroyed the shuttle.
I would argue the same.
You can argue all you
paid,
want.
Right?
Well,
was that in the contract?
I believe before you
us.
set out, the very first thing that I told you was you break it, you bought it.
I don't remember.
Well, you need to try a little bit harder.
Oh, I'll try harder. I'm sorry, Captain.
Maybe all that human flesh is blocking your brain.
That's not how it works. It's good.
I do not want to know how eating human flesh works.
It makes his fur all
Just
nice
put
and
that out there
shiny.
to the ether if anyone wants to listen.
Healthy teeth.
So
No, apparently
that
nobody
ship-
wants to listen.
that Bloody Nine ship, if we sold that's worth more than any losses we would have potentially.
Oh, for sure. That's why I recommend it. Unless each of you happens to have money to cover the cost of the shuttle and whatnot.
I have 1 second. I'm gonna reach into my pack, and I guess I don't know how we hold credits. I assume it's probably on like a stick or something.
Yeah, it's like
probably digital currency.
Yeah, you got like a little USB.
I pull mine out and I look at it. I might be able to cover it, and I kind of press the button on it, and a little number pops up. Will 17 credits suffice?
I'm gonna pull out the credit stick that I got because I'm and press the button if that's how it works. Just be like, how much that?
I look at it. How much is
Yeah,
it?
it has like a little display on it, like you just hit the button. It's do you guys remember when like Duracell batteries had the thing where you like push the top and the bottom, you could see like if the battery was still good? Yeah, it's probably something like that. You just hold the button, except it's like an LED display or something.
Yeah.
It just
It
gives
works
you,
off
like,
the heat or something.
Yeah.
The whole time this is going on, I'm looking at the captain very apologetically and hoping we can still actually get paid.
So between the two of us, I'm trying to see how much is on Lunk's.
Yeah, Lunk. Lunk's found about 53 credits left on that.
We got about, if I do the math,
70.
about 800 credits here.
Oh, that's a lot.
First of all, I think you did your math a little bit wrong. Second of
sure?
all, yeah, I'm fairly certain. Second of all, it's going to cost a lot more to fix the shuttle. The shuttle alone, judging from what Gordo told me, we're probably looking at about 500,000 credits worth of damage. We got to bring it back to an actual space dock and get it repaired.
How many zero is that?
That's
Too many.
5 zeros, yeah.
Too many.
And how much is it worth if we were to just sell it outright?
Well, we need the shuttle. It's basically our our lifeboat on the ship.
Oh, the shuttle. I apologize. I thought you were.
If I were to help maybe repair some of the ship systems, do you think that would bring the cost down a little?
Yeah, honestly, it's not going to help as much as you think. Between supplies, between stuff we're going to have to actually trash. Gordo said we're looking at a complete overhaul. We actually have to bring it into a space dock and get it repaired. We got to repair. We got to change out a lot of shit.
Knowing engineers, it's about half as much as he said, but I completely agree with the engineer's estimate.
Just to buy, because in the future you might need to pull that on someone else.
She said,
you never sell out another man's engineer.
Yeah.
The rover tire, we're looking about 1,000 credits worth of damage there. But on the plus side, if we can sell this ship for as much as I'm thinking of, well, we can probably get about 4 to 5 million credits for the pirate's ship.
Well, how about this? You just give us our cut from the ship. You guys can get the repairs done on the shuttle, and we can go our own way.
Well, I'm thinking that might be a plan. What we might do here is, I think we're gonna take both ships to well, it's a little bit of a questionable place to sell ships like this.
We're sort of questionable people, and I probably pick a piece of meat out of my teeth and flick it on the floor. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Well, suffice to say, it's a pirate ship. There's only a few places that would be willing to receive such a vehicle, and beyond that, we'll be lucky to get the 4 or 5 million. Normally, a ship like that will run about 50, but because it's a pirate ship, they're basically going to have to take it apart and sell it for parts.
Well, it probably wasn't a pirate ship always.
Oh, it definitely wasn't. It was stolen and scrubbed.
If that's the case, and if it's worth 50, it might be worth it just to spend the time, hold it in your hull for the time being, and try and fix it up yourself.
There's no way.
Profit.
How are we going to fit that giant ship in our hull? It's almost as big as the Last Chance.
Oh, just out of character. I actually thought that you guys were the ship was stored on the Last Chance.
No. She flew over it. Yeah, she would have
cargo ship.
Yeah, she would have flown over.
Okay. Yeah. That's my bad. I thought that
you could.
It was the hauler that was stored.
Put the slidey stuff under one ship and then maybe put it inside the other ship.
Captain, out of interest, this place where you would like to sell the ship.
Yeah.
Do they also sell ships?
Yeah, they sell
monthly payment basis.
They would probably part with some ships. They do have some legal ships as well.
I don't think we can afford legal ships, if you catch my drift.
I have an idea.
Well, if you went ahead with an illegal ship, you probably wouldn't be able to land anywhere. Well,
we do have Felix, so yeah, you're probably right there.
Shouldn't that look like I'm gonna eat you? I'm literally gonna eat you.
I'm looking around for people joining the laugh like there's no one.
Lunk's just like,
I may know someone who we could reach out to who could potentially help us move the ship for maybe what it's worth or something closer to it.
Well, that's something to think about.
A smuggler in my past. I can potentially.
That's something to think about, for sure. We got to get near a subspace relay though if you want to send out a message. There's one in the Galilei system. Where we're gonna want to head though is Bano. Bano is most people see it as as a regular old star system. Suffice to say, there are some let's just say that there's a place there for people like us where we might be able to get this ship sold.
Entrepreneurs, if you might.
Sure, that'll work. So, all right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pilot the Filthy Possum over to Bano, and if we'll have Watt pilot this ship over there. We'll fly in formation, so we're going to fly a little bit slower than I was hoping for. But, well, we got about 2 parsecs worth of travel at FTL 6. So we're looking at about 11 days or so to reach Bano.
That gives us plenty of time to do what we have planned.
Is FTL 6 faster than what I would expect the ship to be able to do?
Oh, no, not the Last Chance. The Last Chance can
So it's higher, doesn't it?
go a bit faster than that.
Oh, right, okay.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's-
pirate ship that's holding you
Yeah,
guys
the
up.
6, I think. I think you said it did 6.
8.
I can't remember 6. Oh, it was around 6,
So it
7,
does
8 in that
6.
area.
It might be able to cut that down a little bit. Get it up to maybe a 7.
I already had Gordo take a look. He said that it would be a bad idea, especially with the modifications. He said something about modifications to the coolant system that you made.
I mean, modifications is putting it kindly, Captain.
Yeah, he said after the modifications you did, he said it probably wouldn't be a good idea to push the engine too hard.
I mean, he's got a good, strong chin. I'd believe him if I were you, Captain.
Right. Oh, well, all right then. Well, let's head on over to the Bano system and we'll meet with some friends and see what we can do.
Sure. Let me know, too, when we get in range of a beacon as well.
All right.
For communications.
All right, we'll do. All right, I'm going to gather up some supplies and head on over to the ship. We got a long trip ahead of us, and we'll catch up then. If we need to, we'll throw over some comms, and we'll see what's going on. We'll catch up. All right?
Sounds good, Captain.
Sounds
Till
good.
then, try not to break anything.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll get added to the bill. And she looks at Felix.
We're making it's fine. We're making a lot. I looked at Arthur. It's not a big deal. We're making a lot of money off of this.
Please don't break anything, Felix.
Sort of motion over towards Arthur.
Okay. And that's where we're going to take our first break. We'll be back, guys, in